Alright, what's going on, guys? It's SI Gamer, and in this video we are going to be doing a WWE SmackDown vs. Raw All Divas speedrun. So basically what this run is we're going to go through the season mode, go through all the way to WrestleMania, and the only matches we're going to have to actually play and win are the 4 Diva Collection matches for Torrie Wilson, Sable, Stacy Keibler, and Trish Stratus. So as you can see, the world record for the category is about 35 minutes. I have beaten this record off of camera, but I didn't record it, so I've been practicing this run since about December, so hopefully this will go well. I want to do more content like this in the future, now that I'm going to be able to be back uploading again due to kind of the events going on right now. I got a lot more time on my hands to upload, so I'm going to do some more speedrun content with wrestling, maybe some other sports games, and also kind of get back into recording some Pokemon trading card game videos. So hopefully I can bring you guys some good content, and hopefully kind of get back to where I was when I have been on this platform in the past. So I'm definitely pretty excited. So without further ado, we're gonna get into the run. I'm gonna talk about kind of how I approach this run as a whole. So we're gonna start a new season. We're not gonna care of the data. Okay, so we're gonna pick Batista. And the reason why we pick Batista is he is the fastest person to run this category with, because he's a super heavyweight, so that means he can throw cruiserweights and blow over the top rope. I think light heavyweights. Because in this game, if you are 2 weight classes above someone, you can like press them over the top rope, or if you get them in the animation in the Royal Rumble, you can just like automatically throw them out instead of having to do like button mashing. So it definitely helps a lot to do a super heavyweight. If we use Andre the Giant, we would, because he's an ultra heavyweight, so he can even throw out heavyweights. But anyway, so out of all the super heavyweights, Batista is the fastest one, because all the other ones have enough SP to at least challenge for their like mid-card title, where Batista does not. So he is the fastest person because you can just go straight into it. So what we're going to do here is we're going to start this timer. Alright. And we're just going to kind of get into it as quick as possible. You can see I just went straight to the match, where if I was on... so we're going to skip through these cutscenes. So, if we were on... And we're going to skip all the matches. If we were on like a different character, we would have had to go through... There's a thing that says like challenge for the title. We'd had to go out of that and get to that start match screen. So that's why eventually you lose enough SP, because you lose a lot of matches throughout this run. Whenever you skip a match, you lose, but we don't really care about that. But you lose enough XP throughout that eventually it doesn't become a problem. But like I said, you want to be able to do that from the very beginning, so that's why you pick Batista. The only issue with Batista, and I was able to mitigate it, I'm hoping this is still within the rules, because there's not really a lot of rules for this run, but I did change his regular Batista Bomb finisher to just a regular Power Bomb, because the Batista Bomb goes into a pin, which is a problem because none of these matches require you to win by pinfall, and it just lets your opponent get back up like nothing happened. I mean, they take damage, but the Power Bomb allows you to like still, like in like the last man standing match, if they're already damaged, you could win off the Power Bomb, where for the Batista Bomb you cannot, because they just get up after you go for the pin. So we're already getting up to the first match. The first storyline is pretty quick with Torrie Wilson. Basically, the whole storyline is Tajiri is the person that she's managing right now, and she is not happy because he keeps losing, so she wants to switch to you. I just messed up. And so you feud with him, and we're going to get a last man standing match. So for those of you who don't know a lot about wrestling, last man standing match, basically, you win by knocking your opponent out with it for a count of 10, like boxing. And it's at Backlash, the first pay-per-view after WrestleMania, so, or at least it was at this time. So, okay, so we get this cutscene. We can just skip through that. Then the announcers are going to talk about the match, which we're going to just skip. And I'm sorry that the audio is not playing in the background. There's a lot of like music that plays in the background, and I don't want to get copyright claimed. It usually doesn't play for long enough to be an issue, but I'm just trying not to get claimed. right now. All right. And the other thing I did is, I believe, yes, I turned entrances off to save time, so you don't have to skip through the entrances. So yeah, so last man standing match. We're getting right into it. Hopefully we got a couple minutes. We should be in pretty good shape. Hit him with the steps. Get a good shot with the steps. In. And then, alright, we want to get a couple good shots with these steel steps. I want him to get up pretty quick, hopefully. Okay, here we go. Got him. And that actually busted, alright, that actually took him down. We might actually get a quick win here, which would be great. And we did. So we actually saved about a minute, which is off the world record for this. So we're making a pretty good time. Usually that one's pretty tough because I know that the 4.5 minutes to get to it is a very quick time. But we actually won that match very quickly, so I'm excited. I'm not going to save because we don't need to. So here, one thing interesting that I noticed is what I'm going to do is I'm going to let him go in peace. Normally you just mash through and you would attack him. But if you attack him, you get shots here of you and your opponent coming to the ring and he's damaged because you attacked him. Where if you let him go in peace like I did, it skips straight to him winning. Now, unfortunately, there's no way. This storyline doesn't actually matter. It's basically just like you make a bunch of people mad and you have a 4-way battle royal. But there's no way to skip. The annoying thing about it is there's 2 matches that start that you can't skip. You have to quit out of this backstage brawl with Garrison Cade, and then next week there's a ladder match against Matt Hardy that you can't skip. You can't skip from the menu. You have to actually go into the match and quit out. And then after the ladder match, there's a scene where the GM Eric Bischoff comes out and he just keeps like clapping, and you can't skip him clapping, which is kind of annoying, but it's fun. But yeah, so basically we face Shelton Benjamin in a submission match. We face Garrison Cade in the backstage brawl. Now we're gonna face Matt Hardy in a ladder match. And so then Eric Bischoff is going to come out, and it's going to be a 4-way battle royal between the 4 of us at Bad Blood. But it doesn't actually matter. We can just lose that match. It's fine because there's no divas on the line. So, yeah, so we skip that match. Like I said, Bischoff will come out. You have to watch him do this clapping animation. It's dumb, but it's fine. We're doing plenty okay on time. Bad Blood is here. Thankfully, there's no scene for this one. This is the only pay-per-view where you don't get that opening scene like we had at Backlash. But yeah, so we just get to skip this match and lose. Usually either Shelton or Matt wins. So we'll see who wins. It is Matt. Okay, so yeah, so now we're in August. Now it's time to get Sable. This scene is kind of long here with Sable. I've actually never tried this scene is kind of long. I've actually never tried to take the bottom dialogue and see what happens if you do. So I may actually have to try that if I do this run again. Which I probably will if I don't get the record, or if it gets broken, I'll probably come back. Like I know the other run I have up on this channel of SmackDown 2011, it probably still says world record, but it's actually a former world record. I need to go change that because it did get beat like a couple years ago. So it's been a long time coming. But yeah, so the funny thing about this storyline is if you were any other wrestler, you normally would feud with Batista. But because I am Batista and I can't fight myself, we get to feud with Shelton Benjamin again. Which is fine with me because Shelton is not usually that tough to beat because he's pretty small. So yeah. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens with this. So yeah, so basically, we're feeding with Shelton over Sable. None of us really have any prior ties to her, but we're just fighting because she is wanting a new client. And so that's the last week before the pay-per-view. I actually forget which one this is. I want to say Vengeance, but I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, so we'll see what happens here. Hopefully we can beat this one pretty quick, stay on record pace, because the back half of this run gets very tough. Because we have another month to skip, then we have to do the Stacy Keibler one, which is one of the toughest matches. It's SummerSlam. Why did I not know that? And so, because Stacy, her match is a 15-man battle royal, and it is very annoying at times. So, hopefully we can win that one and win it in a good time. We got about 3 minutes for this first blood match. The first blood match is usually pretty easy because we want to do the same strategy. We want to go for the head, obviously, because we want him to bleed, so we want to damage his head. So, gonna go straight for those stairs again. And he... Oh my gosh, he's getting a lot of reversals in, which is not good. Oh my gosh. There we go. There's one. Normally takes like a couple good shots to really get him, but we should be fine. We got plenty of time. I'm gonna just be patient. Got him. There, he's in yellow. Like, so we still have 2 minutes. We got plenty of time. We can wait for him to get up. Okay, we missed. That's not good. Clothesline and wait for him to get back up. We're gonna go. That put him in orange, so we should be good here. This might actually do it. It did do it. We get the win. We actually save even more time. This is actually pretty crazy. So it's going to give us plenty of time for the Rumble, and then hopefully we will have a lot of time going into the ladder match, because the ladder match is very RNG based, and it's right at the end of the run, which is really annoying. It's actually pretty much the only like bad part about this run is that it gets super RNG based at the end. But it should be okay. So basically, I still really don't know what this storyline is. It's basically like Edge and Garrison Cade like beat you down, and then you like now we're teaming up with Shelton Benjamin, even though we just feuded with him for 2 months in a row, to take them on. So yeah, so it's gonna be very interesting to see this versus run. Hopefully we can pull this one off. Like I said, it can get tough, but it should be okay. So we'll see here. This is another one where we have to see all the entrances. I don't understand why, but we do. And now we're Unforgiven. This is the match. We actually face off against. I forget which one you face off against. It shows Garrison Cade. I can't remember if you face him or you face Edge. But you face off. The other one is managing, and then Shelton is managing you. So we'll see. I mean, it doesn't matter. We're gonna lose. That's fine because, like I said, no, not a Diva match. It is Garrison Cade with Edge against Batista versus with Shelton Benjamin, so that's fine. But yeah, so we will see how this goes. All right, now it's time for for probably the hardest part of this, which is the Royal Rumble, because if you don't pay attention, you can pretty easily lose. But it is not bad if you can do well throwing some people out. And like I said, having Batista, this is the part where having Batista will make it a lot easier because he's able to just throw out the cruiserweights and light heavyweights really easily. It'd be really nice if you could use Legends and you could use Andre the Giant, like I said. But it is what it is. Okay, so yeah, so basically the storyline is Stacy's on SmackDown, the other brand, and she wants to come to Raw and manage somebody, or she's thinking about switching, but SmackDown doesn't want to let her leave, so there's two people that have come to attack Raw superstars that are going after Stacy. So we got to do a tag team match against them. It's, for some reason, Rene Dupree and Bubba Ray Dudley, even though Bubba Ray Dudley is already in a tag team with Devon. They don't actually make it a tag team. They make it Rene and Bubba for some reason, which doesn't really make any sense. So yeah, so we get to skip this match. And then basically we get put into a match with Rene Dupree, who is also in a tag team, strangely enough. Although I don't know if his tag partners are in this game, now that I think about it, so that actually doesn't make that actually this may have been before Law Resistance, so that may actually make sense. Okay. So now we get into the 15-man battle royal. We actually are gonna have a fair amount of time to do it because we're so far ahead. So I'm kind of excited about that. We should have plenty of time to get it done. So we're at Survivor Series. We get a clip of Rene Dupree because he's the main guy that we're feuding with, basically, because we faced him one-on-one. So yeah, so we get to see the announcers talk about Survivor Series. Alright, here we go. I may not talk as much in this because I gotta focus on getting this win. So we may not come out at the beginning. We'll have to find out. It just kind of depends. So, okay. So who is out first? Booker T and Big Show. Okay. So we get a little bit of time to chill. I'm gonna grab a drink. While we wait. And Devon comes out at number 3. Mark Jindrak at number 4. Hopefully these guys can get people eliminated quickly, so we don't have to wait, because there are going to be 6 people in the ring at once. Okay, so we come out at number 5. That's fine. That way we can start throwing people out. We're going to go after Big Show first. We almost get him out. And then we get Devon out right away because he is a light heavyweight, I believe. Okay, and we get... Okay, never mind. He can't actually use it. Chavo tried to go for the Gory Bomb, but he missed because he is not big enough to lift me. Okay. Alright, we get Booker T out of there. We should be able to toss Renee pretty easily, I think. Oh no, I didn't know what weight class he was. I thought he might have been a cruiserweight. But he is a regular heavyweight, so. And we're going to hit with his finisher, the French Tickler. Okay, so. Another thing you can do is punch people and their ring out meter goes down. Alright. Oh, he just barely hung on. Oh my gosh. I don't know how. Okay. We should be able to get Scotty out of here. Yup. Jindrak's meter is pretty low. So we just need to hit him a couple times. That should do it. Got him. Yep. Alright. Let's get Renee out of here. Got him. Oh no, Chavo got me, but thankfully Bubba came from behind and knocked him out. Okay, Rico, come on. We can get Rico and Chavo out easy. Because they are both cruiserweights. Okay, Undertaker coming in straight for me. Okay, there we go. Now we got him on somebody else. We're going to kind of chill. We're going to take our opportunity. I'm going to grab Chavo and get him out of here. But we're not. Okay, Charlie Haas just hit Chavo with the German suplex. That's fine. Alright. There we go. We get Chavo out. We're plenty okay on time, surprisingly. We still have like 3 minutes. So, and we only have 3 people left to get in. Okay, we get Charlie Haas out. We get Rico out. Okay, Rey Mysterio we can take out too. Okay, Bubba and I get Undertaker out. No. Okay, we can use our finisher. Oh. Okay, Rey with a 619. Alright. Bubba and RVD are fighting it out. John Cena is the last guy. So we'll see what happens. We got 2 minutes to finish this. I'm gonna work on getting Cena out. Bubba, come on. We got him out. Oh no, I wanted to get Rey out. Okay, perfect. Ah, already ducked it. Okay, this is tough. We're probably gonna lose time. We're down to 4, so maybe not. Okay, we got RVD out. Bubba's gonna be the toughest guy left. Maybe we can... Okay. Oh, never mind. Okay, we got him. Alright. Okay, there we go. We got it. Lost a little bit of time overall, but we're still a minute ahead going into the ladder match. Or going into the build-up to the ladder match, at least. So, that was very stressful. But we did it. I have lost that match before. Because if you get targeted a lot... thankfully, we weren't getting targeted a lot. We only got thrown into the ropes a couple times, and they didn't actually get... We were able to use the finisher the one time they actually went into the ring out. And thankfully we were able to throw a Bubba really quick. So, yeah. So now we have 2 months to wait, which is kind of annoying because you might be thinking, well, this hasn't taken this long so far, but we have to deal with the Royal Rumble and the month before WrestleMania, where you have to challenge for a title and lose, basically. But like I said, we'll have to see, like I said, how this goes. We're in a very good spot. 23 minutes right now, not bad. I have to deal with this, but yeah. So basically, the Royal Rumble and like later starts this whole weird arc going into WrestleMania, where so Shawn Michaels is the guy that's doing it right now. He's in talks with SmackDown's GM Kurt Angle to win a title of Raws and move it to SmackDown. So basically, the whole storyline becomes we have to stop him, but we're not actually going to because we don't care about it. And so basically, because he's wanting to win the Royal Rumble, go on to WrestleMania and challenge for the world title and win it and go to SmackDown with it. And so SmackDown has both world titles, and Raw is basically like done for without that. So we're at the Royal Rumble. Normally one of the biggest matches. We just did a Royal Rumble technically, but we're skipping this one because we don't have to win it. And so the other thing is, so after this match, Vince McMahon and Eric Bischoff will talk to us about getting a shot at the Intercontinental title, which we want to accept, because if we don't, it puts us on a whole new storyline where we are going against Vince McMahon, which we don't want to do because, like I said, we're going for basically. There's two ways this can go. You can be in the title chase after the Royal Rumble, which then if you lose, puts you in the Trish Stratus match that we want to be in. Or you can be not in the title chase, which puts you in a 2-month feud with Vince, which leads you to a match with him at WrestleMania, which we don't want to do because there's no Diva on the line. So now we're teaming up with Christian. He's probably going to be our partner for so the way this culminates is a triple threat tag team ladder match. And the winner gets the contract for Stratus. And it's our team versus another team from Raw versus a team from SmackDown. So, like I said, it's going to be kind of tough. Because there's 6 people. The last time I ran this the whole way through, I actually got lucky. I was behind, and I was able to tie the record because I got a 30-second ladder match where I literally got the ladder, got up, and got the briefcase before, before anyone could get me down. It was crazy. That's probably not going to happen this time. It'd be amazing if it does. If that happens this time, we may actually get an unbeatable run because it's just crazy. I mean, because my goal for this run is to eventually sub 30, which is possible with really good RNG, but I doubt it's going to happen here because we still have 1 more month to sim through, like I said, so we'll see. So yeah, so our guy Christian got taken out by Shawn Michaels. So we'll see how this goes. This is the last. So this is the title match right here. So we don't actually get. It's not a pay-per-view on Raw. If we were on SmackDown, this would be at No Way Out. But yeah, if we were on SmackDown, it would be No Way Out, but because we're on Raw and they don't have a pay-per-view, that's setting up the Trish Stratus thing. we just do this. So it's a fatal 4-way steel cage. We're going to lose. I don't know who's going to get the title, to be completely honest with you. Triple H ends up as our Intercontinental Champion. Okay, cool. Fair enough. Alright, so now we're in the Trish Stratus match. It's going to be probably me and Christian versus Shawn Michaels and somebody versus RVD and somebody. I don't really know. We'll find out. So, yeah. So we only have a few more weeks to sim. And then we're going to be close into this run. We should be on pace to break the record unless we get very, very bad RNG in the ladder match, which is possible, but we will see. So, we're getting close. Quick scene. But yeah, so I guess for the last few minutes of this run, I'll talk about some of my other games that I want to run. Basically, my main wrestling games that I play are the SmackDown vs. Raw series, but 07 and 08 aren't very good speed games, so I'm probably going to be mainly playing this game, and this is the only run for it, and then also playing SmackDown vs. Raw 2006, which has a lot of different season mode runs that I'm intrigued by. SmackDown vs. Raw 2009 just got a bunch of new Road to WrestleMania categories. It just got put up as a speed game on Speedrun.com. 2010 and 2011 are the same way. I've ran 2011 a little bit before. I've been practicing some 2009. I may do some co-op runs with some people. And I'm also thinking about doing some like NFL and NBA Street. So we'll see. And some other games. So it's gonna be very interesting. And I'm also doing some Pokemon trading card game tournaments online. So I may stream or record those and let you guys watch those as well. I've been playing that game competitively for about 6 years now. So yeah, so we're gonna see what happens. So it's looking like it's gonna be actually. So even though Triple H is the champion, he's actually still teaming with Shawn Michaels. So we get a DX reunion against Eddie and RVD against me and Christian, I think. So we didn't get to sub 30, but like I said, we have about 5 minutes. So unless things go horrendously wrong here, we should be in great shape to take down the record for this category. Alright. Last match. We got about 4.5 minutes. So the ladder does not spawn next to us. So we get targeted right away. Okay, Christian's going for the ladder. He put it in the ring, but didn't actually do anything. Okay. My man. Alright. I'm actually going to let him go for it, because since we're teaming with him, okay, he didn't put it in the right spot to get the belt. What is he doing? And he just dove off the ladder for no reason. Okay, great job, Christian. Okay. Well. And we get thrown off the ladder by RVD. Okay, so this is what I mean by bad RNG. Because we literally just had to get on the ladder, swing on it a few times, and win. But that's easier said than done sometimes, especially because now Shawn Michaels has the ladder and is beating us up with it. So, and he's now going for the... Okay, never mind. And, of course, RVD gets us, and we get thrown out to the outside. Okay. Great start. And Triple H... Okay, he just dove off the ladder. Okay. Okay, we are getting absolutely destroyed right now. This is not good. Christian is over by himself with Eddie. And we just got knocked off the ladder. Okay, this is not good. This is a struggle. I really need some people. Okay, Triple H is going outside the ring. He's getting a table. I really need. Okay, this is our chance right here. No! Oh my gosh! Every time I go for that belt, we get knocked off. All right. This is so bad. Okay. I need you to drop the ladder. Oh my gosh. Why is everybody in the ring right now? There we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we almost had it. Oh my gosh. We have to basically, you have to basically like count to 4. And then you got it. But we were almost there, but RB got under us in time to prevent us from winning. So it's close. We still got 2 minutes. I got plenty of time. I'm not as concerned as I shouldn't be as concerned as I am, but I am nonetheless. One, 2, 3. Got it. Okay. I don't know if I split that right, but 34:04 unofficial time. I don't know if you guys need to retime it. But because I don't know, I don't have sound on to tell when the bell actually rings. But yeah, 34:04. We're gonna let the scene play with Batista and Trish Stratus. A very odd couple, but fair enough. So yeah, so there you go. New world record by about a minute and a half. So yeah, so we actually saved time in the ladder match, which is pretty good. So all right, so that should be it. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully, if you enjoyed, leave a like on the video and consider subscribing. We're gonna get off of this now. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. And so yeah, so we won. We get Trish Stratus. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. This is SI Gamer signing off.